Eden's wishes, Sophia.
Eden is making decisions out of pain. Can't you see that?
Yes, and I'm trying to make sure she has no more pain.
The only way she's going to not have any more pain is with honesty. She has to be honest with Cruz about what's going on, or everything they have could blow up.
All I'm trying to do is to bide some time. That's it.
My darling, if she can't have her own children, how much time can you keep buying?
You didn't see her, Sophia. She was crying in my arms. All she cares about is having Cruz's child. I want to make sure she has every chance possible. I don't care how many doctors I have to bring in to do it.
And I hope to God that we can help her, but Eden has to tell Cruz what's going on now, not after everything is over. You have to quit being so afraid of Chip. It's not going to destroy their marriage. Even if Eden does give Cruz another child, it's not going to change the way Cruz feels about Chip. My God, I gave you 3 children, and you couldn't forget Mason. Even if at the time I wanted you to, you couldn't.
So we got to go up there. All right, we got to go up there right now.
Okay, all right, just calm down.
Okay.
Tell us what happened.
All right, there was a fire in the church in Goleta, and Mason has disappeared, so we have to go find him.
Now, wait a second. What was Mason doing at the church?
He was there. He was hiding. And what if he was caught in the fire?
Wait a second. Was Mason up there because he was following a lead on Mark's murderer?
Yeah, see, he thought that he had traced the person that killed Mark McCormick up there, so he disguised himself as a bum so he could go up there to investigate, because he was sure that the person that he was looking for was in the church. And then I heard about the fire, so I went up there, and he isn't there.
Okay. Now, you've been in contact with him regularly all this time?
Yes, almost every day. He stayed at the church all the time, so we have to go there right now and check.
All right, just a second. Let's not jump to conclusions. He could have gotten out before the fire.
Wait a second. You really think something happened to him?
I think it would be foolish to presume anything until I can go up there and look around.
It almost happened right here. Why are you doing this to me? I've tried. I've really tried. All I wanted was a beautiful wedding. Is that so much to ask?
Talking to?
Everything's ruined.
I'll say.
The wedding is ruined.
Honey, we'll find another church. What's the big deal?
The big deal is everything I try to plan gets destroyed, Keith. The big deal is I'm cursed. God has cursed me for every terrible thing I have ever done.
What difference does it make where we get married, just so we get married?
Because I wanted things to go the way I planned them for once.
Honey, you're gonna do the best wedding this town has seen. Even if they have to rebuild this damn church, I'm sorry.
You promise?
Scout's honor.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, what?
I thought you'd like to know there was a body found.
Whose body?
They can't identify it, sir. Burned beyond recognition.
Sorry, Father. Any idea who this guy might be?
No. No, we searched everywhere. And everyone was accounted for. Oh, dear, there was that man. A man from the mission who came to help with the repairs on the church. It could have been him.
Do you remember this man's name?
I can't believe this. You used our children to make me forget about Mason?
In my head, that was Pamela. Mason was a constant reminder.
So you had children to get Mason away from me, to get him out of my life?
That's not what I'm saying.
What the hell are you saying, Sophia?
I tried to love Mason, and eventually I did. But he resented me. Of course he resented me because I wasn't his mother. I had my children because I wanted them. Because I wanted to make you happy, and I wanted to be the most important woman in your life.
You were. Pamela was completely out of my life. I had no feeling for her.
Ah, but you still love Mason.
My God, he was my son.
Of course he was. And do you know how hard it was for me to realize I was wrong? It took a long time. I finally did.
I can't believe after 25 years, I found that you had children out of insecurity, not love. You want to tell me what happened to love?
My darling, you make everything black and white. I had my babies because I wanted them, because I wanted to make you happy, because I wanted to give you something that you needed. And also, I thought I would feel less insecure about your love for Mason if I had our own, and I did.
God, you were so wrong. There never was any competition between you and Mason. We fought every step of the way.
When will you finally admit how much you love Mason? The two of you have a bond that can never be broken. You are exactly alike. Now, maybe you don't want to hear that, or Mason would be bothered by hearing that, but your bond is exactly like the bond that Cruz has with Chip. So don't ever think, no matter what Eden does, that she can do anything to break that bond. She can't, and she shouldn't. And when she starts being honest with herself, and she starts being honest with her husband, she's going to realize that she doesn't need to. Even if she doesn't have her own children, Cece, nothing's going to destroy that marriage, and you have to realize that for her sake.
I want her to be happy. That's all I've ever wanted for my whole family.
Then let them handle this on their own. Maybe if you and I had been a little more honest with each other, we'd still be together.
You've lied all along, haven't you? To Kane, to Major Hamilton, to everyone.
You're hurting me.
I have proof.
Proof of what?
How'd you do it? How'd you set it all up, huh? Answer me!
Right. It wasn't my idea. It was Tran Quay who thought it up. It wasn't me. It was Tran Quay.
Suli's sister? Thought what up? What were you trying to do? You will tell me, you know.
We thought Kane would have a lot of money. Tran Quay said if I pretended I was Suli's daughter, I would become very rich. And I would lead the perfect American life.
Who's your contact? Who set up the paperwork? And where do they find you, huh?
Tran Quay arranged everything. She told me not to worry. She'd make sure that Kane or Andrea would have no reason to doubt. She told me that no one would get hurt. And I would have everything that I wanted. She lied to me.
Oh, so you lied to all of us. Do you realize what you've done? And for what? For nothing. Kane has no money. Oh, but your problems are just beginning. Let me tell you something. You will not hurt the Major. Do you understand me?
The Major has nothing to do with this.
He thinks you're his daughter. You see, the Major was in love with Suli also.
You're lying.
You fooled the Major completely. He believed your story.
So? What do you expect me to do about it? I saw an opportunity and I grabbed it. In Bangkok, you learn to do that whenever you can.
We should send you back.
But the Major is very rich, isn't he? We could work together. We could get anything we wanted with Major Hamilton instead of Kane.
Do you actually believe my loyalty to the Major is for sale?
Every man has his price.
Oh, you're pathetic. You know that? You're...
Cut it!
You don't just think that I'm gonna just wait here for you to call, do you?
That's exactly what I think you're gonna do.
No, I'm going with. I've got to go
wait a
with
second.
you.
Maybe we all should go.
Eden, wait a second. If Mason didn't want anybody to know where he was, he must have thought something dangerous was going on. I don't see any reason to take any unnecessary chances. Besides, he may call.
And somebody should be here to answer the phone, or you should be at your house. Why don't you stay here with Eden and have your calls forwarded to this phone?
No, I'll do what you say. I'll just come with you.
No.
That's
Cruz is right. Now, if you look at it his way, he can work a lot better if he's alone.
That's exactly right. And I will call you the minute I know something's up, okay? Okay.
Fine, man.
Just, I will. Okay.
Be careful.
Just take it easy, just, yeah.
It's my fault. I'm responsible. Julia,
No.
we don't even know that anything happened to him.
I should have told Cruz where Mason was all along. He said that I would never forgive myself if anything happened to him.
Julia, Mason is probably fine. If he was in the fire, they would have found him. Says he disappeared. I'm sure he's just fine.
He was so close to finding the killer. That's what he said. What if the killer found him first? I am so scared.
The men who come to the mission are under no obligation to tell us anything about themselves.
What did he look like?
He was tall. He had brown hair. And he seemed well educated. I'd say that he was well off, but he was down on his luck.
Did he have a name, Father?
His name was Mitchell Carter.
He was tall and rather handsome. He left these things just a few days before he disappeared.
Disappeared? Why did she say disappeared, Father?
Sister Agatha has a flair for mystery. Most of the lost souls that come to our doors leave as abruptly as they arrived. You could say they disappeared, or you could just say they left.
Do these lost souls ever bathe?
I know you don't only look at the bad points. I have good points, too. Don't I? Please, just give me one more chance to show you that I've changed. Just let me have this wedding. Let it be beautiful. Let it be the way I've always wanted to, and I'll become a whole new person. I promise. Please. This is Mason's. This is Mason's ring. Oh, God. It was him. Mason was here. Kate! Look at this.
Oh, honey, that's sweet. But couldn't you found something pre-Armageddon?
Don't you recognize it, Keith? It's Mason's.
So it is. Well, I finally tracked him down. You have been harboring a fugitive, Father. What do you have to say to this?
I assure you, we have never had anybody here named Mason.
Well, let me educate you a little further, Father. Mason Capwell is the son of a tycoon named C.C. Capwell. He's wanted for the murder of Mark McCormick.
Father Michael has already told you there are many men that wander through here, and many of them use false names.
Where is that wanted poster? Where is that?
Wait a minute, here.
What? What? What is
Look.
What is this? What is
Show
this?
them
The
that.
Gina's Men's Club here? I can't.
It's just some old photos, Keith.
You keep photos in your wallet of all your old boyfriends?
Can't
I
we
cannot
talk
believe...
about it another time?
You recognize him?
That's him. That's Mitchell Carter.
Yes, that's him.
What?
What if that was... If it was him in the fire?
Let's go to the morgue and find out.
I was beginning to think you'd never get here.
You're starting to follow me around like a bad shadow. I mean, how do I make this clear to you? I want you to leave me alone.
I think you should stop attacking me. We should be working together for our ultimate mutual goal. I'm prepared to pay you, of course, and you look like a man who could use $100,000. It would be such a shame for you to lose all this.
Look, Pamela, I can take care of my own problems, okay?
I think problem is too minimal a word for what you're going to get.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Take a look at it, TJ. Very interesting reading.
What are you trying to pull here, lady?
I am trying to secure my own future. And if you won't help me, I'll make sure that Sophia gets to look at this very interesting reading as well.
She's not going to believe this garbage.
Come on, TJ. She's already caught you withdrawing personal expenses from company funds. Finding out you're an embezzler is only going to make it icing on the cake.
Now, I'm going to tell you this one last time, so you listen good. I'm going to do nothing to break up Kelly and Jeffrey's marriage, right? So you can take your threats and this garbage and get the hell out of my bar, because you're not going to blackmail me.
Oh, you want to bet? Oh, you probably would. Oh, tell me timing isn't everything.
Get out of here, Pamela.
Goodbye, TJ. I'll talk to you soon. What's she doing here?
Wasting my time. What can I do for you?
I need someone to talk to, and as I remember, you were pretty good at it.
I like seeing you happy.
It's because of you. You have made me happy.
No more distractions. No more pit stops. No more groping around in the dark.
Aww.
Only figuratively. You have brought light into my life, and for that I am grateful.
Chip's sleeping soundly. It's amazing how children can escape into their dreams. I envy them sometimes.
Yeah, well, sure it must be different for you, or difficult for you emotionally, having him here all of a sudden. And I really admire how you're handling it.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm really handling it very well. As a matter of fact, I don't think I could handle it at all if I didn't love Cruz that much.
Well, he's going through his own new emotional thing, too. I remember when Mason when he divorced Victoria, and well, it was like he was seeing Samantha for the first time, even though, I mean, he wasn't. It just seemed that way. Cruz, it's different. Sorry, I'm just mumbling. I don't know what I'm saying.
It's okay. It's all right. I mean, it's good for me to hear, you know, because I have to start accepting it sometime.
You know, Victoria is going to recover, and she'll take Chip home with her, and everything will be back to normal the way that it was. Sort of.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like we're always worried about something, doesn't it?
Mason's gonna be okay, Julia. I mean, he's probably gonna come knocking on the apartment door at 6 o'clock in the morning. Wake you up because he lost his key.
No, don't be afraid. Please, understand. I don't want you to be here. But Mason is responsible for everything that's happening. No, you can't help Mason. Mason
Mason is gone, and he isn't coming back. No, I'm not lying. Mason is gone where he can't hurt you anymore. No, I'm not hurting you. You think that I would hurt you? Have I ever hurt you? Have I? I am still your friend. No. Listen to me. I can't let you leave. I am trying to protect you. You can't understand, but you are still in danger, Sarah. No, you can't help him. There's nothing you can do for him. Listen to me, Sarah, please. Please, Sarah. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave. You are still in danger. Trust me.
May I help you?
Look at me.
What are you going to do?
It's on her back.
No. That would be counterproductive.
Can't tell Kane.
Why not? Don't tell me you care about his feelings.
I do. He's treated me like his real daughter. I don't want to hurt him.
I wish I could say the same.
But you're his friend. I don't understand.
He's a friend who betrayed me, which is worse than an enemy.
What are you gonna do, Major?
I'm not going to do anything. Ming Li is going to do it.
I'm not going to help you hurt him.
My dear child, you have no choice.
Look, Sophia, I don't know whether I'm the one that you should be talking about this with. I'm not exactly unbiased when it comes to you.
I don't want an unbiased opinion. I want yours.
Okay, how's this for an opening question? Are you happy?
Well, I am. I mean, I'm happy with my independence. I didn't know if that was something I could achieve, but I think I have.
And what about the rest of your life? You happy with that?
I miss my family. You see, I need my family and my independence.
Well, I think you're going to lose them. You know, they love you very much.
It's just when I get to the point where I'm sorting all this out and I'm doing a pretty good job, something happens with the family and I'm drawn back into that house. I love that house, but I know what's going to happen. If I go back there, I'll lose myself again.
Lose yourself? I don't understand what that means.
Well, a lot of things have come up in the family, old problems, old things coming up again.
Was there something I can help with?
See, that's just it. I have to do it all by myself.
Yeah, well, one thing about you, if you set your mind to it, you can do just about anything, right?
I wish.
Don't sell yourself short. Besides, I guess, you have everything in your life you want now, right?
Sounds a little bitter. Are you bitter, TJ?
Yeah, I guess you could say I'm a little bitter about a few things.
Is that meant for me?
No, actually, it's got nothing to do with us. But anyway, you've got your problems and I can handle mine, so it's no big deal.
I wonder. I've never heard you like this before. You sound scared.
Look, I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, I'm just trying to help.
I realize that, and I appreciate it, but you can't.
Actually, I'm surprised you're still here. I thought you'd be long gone.
Well, actually, I can't really leave, can I? I got a few responsibilities I still got to take care of. I've got to help run the lair.
I'll have that debt I still owe you.
I wasn't really thinking about that. I get the feeling that you're looking for something you haven't found.
Well, isn't everybody looking for something?
No, I mean something that's going to put you on top. Some one opportunity that when you find it, if you already haven't, you'll take it, use it, and then you'll leave town just like you came.
That's not really me.
I think it is. I think that's really what you're all about.
Do I have to say cheese, Dad? Can I just smile? Can I be king of America when I grow up, Dad?
There's no such thing, son.
Well, okay, then I'll be the first. I'm gonna be just like you, Dad. Watch and see. I'm gonna be just like you.
Where the hell are you, Mason? Where are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a man who might have spent some time here. He seems to have disappeared.
Castillo. That was your name, wasn't it? You're a policeman, aren't you?
I was. These days, I'm a private investigator.
Well, who is it you're looking for, Mr. Castillo?
His real name is Mason Capwell. He may have been using an alias while here. What do you know about it?
I have some bad news for you, Mr. Castillo.
And what might that be?
A body was found here after the fire.
And?
We think it was Mason Capwell.
Did you know him well?
Yeah. He's my brother-in-law.
Why hasn't anyone called? I mean, there's been nothing on the news, and Cruz didn't call. Why didn't he call yet?
You know how thorough he is? He's not going to call until he's checked everything.
Well, the waiting is driving me crazy.
Do you want me to make you a cup of tea?
No, thank you. If anything happens to him... Nothing has happened to him. I know that.
Why don't you try and lay down for a little bit?
What, are you kidding?
All right. I think it's real important that we stay calm. Okay?
Oh, my God.
Now, just wait a second. Just please listen to me.
What happened?
We don't know anything for sure yet.
What happened?
They did find a body in the church. They have not identified it yet.
Oh, God.
Julia,
Oh, God.
Baby, please.
Oh, God.
Please.
Oh,
No. Don't lose it. Hey, Julia, listen to me. Please, baby, please. Oh, baby. Listen to me. Did you hear what I said? Listen to me. They don't know it's Mason. Julia, stand up. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. They don't know it's Mason. They haven't been able to identify the body.
Okay, good. That's great. That's great. It's not him. It's not him, okay? We'll just go. We'll find out it's not him. Where do we go? Where do we go?
They've taken whoever it is down to the morgue.
Good, fine. We'll just go.
Julia!
And I will show you that it's not him. Come on. Go.
Once a hustler, always a hustler. Ain't that right, Pop?
I came as soon as I could. Though I must tell you, I wasn't really surprised to get your call.
Look, Pamela, let's just get this done as fast as possible, okay?
Well, since you decided to take my offer, I think you'll find.
I don't give a damn what you got to say, okay? But what I have a right to do or not to do. I'm doing this because I don't have a choice. So I'll be damned if I'm going to sit here while I listen to you telling me what I have to do and not do, because I've never done the right thing ever, nor will I ever do the right thing. But, lady, you ain't any better than I am.
Oh, spare me, please. This is business, nothing more. I'm merely hiring you to do a job.
Yeah? Is that what you call this? A job? You're paying me money to seduce your daughter-in-law.
Well, of course, that's your choice. Just remember, I can always hand over those papers for Sophia's viewing. You'll get the rest after the divorce.
I'm gonna get the hell out of this town for good.
Oh, now, don't be too hard on yourself. After all, who knows? You may win the girl.
Oh, yeah. And then one day I can just tell Kelly how I schemed with her mother-in-law to destroy her marriage, right? God, lady, I mean, I don't want to hurt her.
Oh, but you're helping me, TJ. Kelly and Jeffrey never belonged together. They had a bad marriage from the very beginning.
Special news update on the fire at the Sacred Heart Church in Goleta. Fugitive and suspected murderer Mason Capwell is believed to have perished in the blaze.
Mason? No, Mason?
Hello, baby. I heard you drive up. Look, darling, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I had a long talk with your mother, and I have decided
Daddy.
that... What, darling?
I have to tell you something.
What is it, baby?
It's Mason. Something's happened.
Let us know as soon as we find anything out. I realize that.
Listen, that's not him in there, is it? I mean, that's somebody else's body. I mean, Mason would have gotten that one.
Julia, we don't know. We don't know. And I think that it's not doing you any good to be here. Why don't you just wait at home? And I'll call you when I find something out.
No, I want to stay here, and I'm going to be here when they come out and say that it's not him, right?
Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Well, Cruz, you didn't waste any time getting here, did you? You know, you're down here before the press. That's some kind of record, isn't it?
What the hell is this? You have no business being here.
Oh, contraire! I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that in Spanish.
Well, let me put it to you in English. Get lost, Keith.
Oh, let's not. Let's stay here. While we're waiting, I have a question from Mrs. Wainwright. What was Mason doing at that church?
He was doing your job. He was looking for Mark's killer.
Oh, still beating that dead horse. I had enough to put him away forever. Of course, now I may not have the chance. I mean, with his being dead at all.
Why don't you shut your mouth? Why don't you get your butt up to that convent and start asking some legitimate questions, like who killed Mark McCormick?
Oh, I'll ask some questions, all right. It's gonna be right here. And you're gonna give me the answers. I want to know the real reason Mason was at that church. And I want to know tonight.
You didn't find it the least bit strange when all the evidence just fell into your lap?
I never questioned my sources.
Well, maybe you should start. The chances are whoever set Mason up is the same guy who killed Mark.
I'm just a lowly officer of the court, looking for justice, you know?
He's a disgrace to justice, you know. He's a disgrace. You pushed him and you pounded him into a corner so he didn't have anywhere else to turn. He was desperate. He's an innocent man, and you know that.
Throw some water on her. She's beginning to smoke.
If anything happens to him, I will kill you.
Happens? Does happen. Past tense.
Shut your mouth already, isn't it? Shut your mouth, man. You know, she doesn't mean it, but I do. If anything has happened to him, you are meat.
Ooh, big bad Castillo.
Let's go, Julia. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Can you believe that Wainwright woman?
You don't care about anyone, do you?
Oh, come, what's with you?
You don't even respect the dead.
Well, we don't even know he's dead yet, honey.
How can you be so insensitive? Don't you see the pain Julia's going through? You don't care about it, do you?
What is this with everybody? What is this, I Love Mason Day? Come on!
Well, some of us did. God, how could I have been so blind? How could I have been so blind about you? You don't care about me. You don't care about anybody. You have two obsessions, the Capwells and yourself. How could I have ever considered marrying you?
Did she give you any trouble on the way home?
No. I think she was too frightened.
Good. She needs to be frightened.
Major, are you sure this is the right thing to do?
An eye for an eye, my friend. An eye for an eye.
I knew I left it somewhere.
Anything?
We're still waiting.
What's taking so long?
They had to send for some dental records.
Where is he? Where's my son? Cece? Tell me it is not dead. Tell me he's all right.
We don't know anything yet, Kamala.
Please, please help me. I have
Look, why
to
don't
see
you
it. Where's
sit
Mason?
down? Why don't you sit
No,
down?
I want to see that it's not him.
We
You've gotta
don't
help
know
me.
anything yet.
See? I just heard.
Maybe I don't understand it. I can't accept it. I never knew how much I loved him. I mean, you were right. Everything you said about it was right. I can't lose him. I can't lose him. I mean, I have so much to say. There's so much to tell him. He can't die.
You know, I should have forced Julia to tell me where he was.
You can't blame yourself.
Well, who the hell am I gonna blame? And I left the man hanging out there, Eden. He had nobody to turn to.
He chose to do this alone.
It was a stupid choice, wasn't it? I should have been there for him.
What's the matter with all of you? You're acting like he's dead. He's not dead. There's somebody's body in there, but it's not Mason's, all right? All right? He's alive. I know he is. He's alive.
Going to realize that everything I have done for you. Mason is the only one who wanted to hurt you. Mason, I have done nothing wrong. I have done nothing wrong. No, I didn't try to kill Mason. No, I was fighting him because he had a gun. Do you understand? I was trying to protect you. No, I didn't want to blame him for Mark's murder. I don't know who killed Mark. Do you understand? Do you understand, Sarah? Everything that I have done, I am doing to protect you. Believe me, I am protecting you.
Has there been any word?
What do you want, Gina? You have no right to be here.
Please don't send me away. I care about him, too. I want to know what happens.
Let me tell you what happens. If Mason, if he's dead, your weaselly little boyfriend will pay for it in blood.
So, not now, Doc. I can't stand this. Why is this taking so long?
Get you anything?
Really?
Look, whatever happened to Mason, wherever he is, we're gonna find out and everything's gonna be okay. We're all going through this together. Okay, especially you. Don't go through this alone, all right?
The dental records match. Mason's dead.
Had exclusive one-on-one interviews with the world's two super leaders, moderated a debate with all the original presidential candidates, and nightly brings you face-to-face with the people who shape our world. Tom Brokaw, only on NBC News. And tonight...
A time to die. When should extensive life support systems be used? Do doctors use them out of fear of malpractice suits? I'm Tom Brokaw. Join me tonight on NBC Nightly News.